Hello, Mr. Akbar. Yeah, Mr. Akbar.
Yeah, hello.
Mr. Akbar. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Akbar. And I just to you, Mr. Akbar. Hello. See you. Mr. Sikandar Kanur. Akbar, still I'm not able to hear from you. Rishma, am I audible? BK?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm seeing Taj. Taj, how are you? Happy to see you, Taj.
Fine, Alhamdulillah. How are you, sir? This time,
I'm good.
Hey, Praveen, our partner from Nigeria, Kevin, has also joined us from our group.
Okay, that's good. May I know his name?
Our friend Kevin. Kelvin.
Kelvin. Oh, Kelvin. Happy to see you. Long time. Mr. Kelvin?
Kevin is on mute. Kevin, you are on mute.
Okay, I'm unmuted now. Good morning. Oh,
Yeah.
Abby, you are here too. Good morning. How are you?
All are good. All are good. Everybody is good.
Yes,
So
Praveen, you will be happy.
We are very delighted that you are here.
Praveen, you will be very happy to know that Kevin met a very big, a senior level person. I would say the president of a company who takes care of a MFI and will be doing a demo soon. Yeah.
Excellent. That's good. That's good news to start with.
Yeah.
And Kelvin, what we are our vision is that you replicate this kind of programs in Nigeria, representing your company. That's what we discussed. Every week you can also, or every 10 days, or every fortnightly, you can also do the same thing, taking one product or the other.
I agree with you, but what we started with is to start sharing the link to prospects and inviting them to also join. So I think that's what
we can design something for you. So instead of just this, we can have a exclusive one for your partners, people in it can be a different one. This one we take generally. What I'm saying, we have other partners from US and all. So what we normally do, they have like, for example, today's Saturday, like Thursday, they used to do the same thing. They then on behalf of their company, it's like Safe and the other company. So similarly, we can do like a co-branding webinars every 10 days or 15 days, like that.
Yeah. Kevin, what Mr. Praveen is suggesting that we can do one with Safe and MBlue go together, a separate one for your clients as well.
Oh, interesting. That's fine. We'll probably start with the fintech one. I mean, that'll be because of the direction we're headed for now.
Yes. Sure.
So, that'll probably be the first one that we will start with. So I work that out with.
Sure, Kevin. I will coordinate with you and I will inform Praveen the date for us for your clients. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm saying every 10 days we can have organized one program for 15 days, monthly choice program, something.
Sure.
But we have been organizing this every week. But I'm saying then a very specific thing. You can decide which topic so that we can take up this. It can also be introduction about some concepts like fintech, or maybe it can be known as some specific products, different type of products. So anything we can plan.
Okay, interesting. In fact, I've also on the call. It's a very good friend who's also been doing some consulting work in document management. She used to work with a document management company, and she's on board to also start sales and consulting for us at Blue on document management. She has also joined the call. Her name is Amber Davis. She's on the call now too.
Welcome, Amber.
Yeah. Then also, is either here or you will join us later. Kumbi, who's our new head of growth and operations, is also likely here now, or is going to join the call much later.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's
all
good.
right. Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
So I think they join separately, or you're just participating maybe in a single laptop, or how they are joined separately?
Separately.
No, separately.
Fine, that's good.
Yeah, separately. Amber, are you here? Say hello to everyone. Hello.
Sorry. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hi,
yeah.
Sorry, my call was on mute. All right. My name is Amber. Nice to be on the team.
Yes. Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Good. Yes. I'm sure you get.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yes. Thanks. BK will be starting. Robin will be starting.
I just got disconnected. I'm also supposed to join, unfortunately. So my colleague and Mr. Sinoj will also be joining. Sinoj, are you ready, Sinoj?
Yes. Hi, Sinoj.
Sinoj, so Reshma, over to you, Reshma.
Yeah, thank you. So a warm greetings, and I welcome everyone for today's webinar. This is opportunities in ERDMS. So today we're going to talk and understand about opportunities that are available in document management system. Looking at the current situations or scenarios around us, everything is actually moving to a virtual platform and digitalization. Of lately, I also came across a proverb which says, digitalization is no longer an option. So which means it is a much needed at current situation. So talking about giving a brief about what DMS is. DMS is actually a process where we actually capture, track, and store the electronic documents. So in case if any organization is looking out for having a structured storage and retrieval of documents, they can actually get benefited with implementing or investing on document management system. It not only stores and saves the time, but it also provides a tracking of sensitive documents. It actually gives them an access to who and what and when they have access. It gives you a complete audit trail of an application, a centralized storage, access control, and it actually streamlines the research and retrieval process. To know more about our applications, we will be taking you through a presentation, and also we will be providing a demo of our applications. With me, we have Mr. Praveen, who actually gave a basic intro. Praveen is a CMD of Safe Software and Integrated Solutions Private Limited. We have Mr. Sinoj, who's a Director, Business Enterprise Solutions. We have Balakrishnan, who's an Operation Manager, and he'll also be taking you through our product demo. So I once again welcome everyone. So before we get into what document management system is and what are the offerings, I just have a few questions to Mr. Sinoj. Sinoj is actually looking out to business enterprises, and I feel these questions can be easily addressed by Sinoj.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So we know we have been talking about SAFE and its experiences. We have 2 decades of experience in banking and financial sectors. So let's start this question with banking and financial sectors. So if I am running a banking and financial sectors, how do you see the document management system can play a major role in these institutions? And how can these institutions get benefited about getting implemented when they implement document management system?
Right. See, actually, in traditional way, see, a lot of paperworks are being done in a banking environment, right? So while using this document management system, we can eliminate all the what are the traditional paperwork kind of things. And for the workflow management, in traditional system, it takes a lot of time to process the documents, just like for an approval, for a loan approval or that kind of things. It has to travel to different departments and they have to get the approval from physical approval from different departments, and it will take more time, and it's time, I mean, it's a time consuming, as well as in terms of cost also it will be a high value thing. But when we move to the electronic document management system, it will help the organizations to save time as well as the cost. And currently you might have seen that the loan approvals are happening in seconds, right? In some most of the organizations are giving loans in this fintech organizations are giving loans in seconds or minutes or in hours, even in hours, right? So with the help of this document management system and the workflow management system, so they can make the process very simple and in an effective way, cost effective way. And it will also help to expand their business to various levels. So see a good example of DMS or workflow management system is what we can see in the current fintech environment, where the loans are dispersed in hours. Even the housing loan can be dispersed in hours. So that sort of things we can implement through the electronic document or document management system. Yeah, I hope I cleared your question, right?
Yes, yes. So which means time plays a major role when it comes to document management system. So it can give the services to the customers in a very short span of time.
Correct.
Yeah. So okay. So how about the other industry sectors? Like, do you have industry specific solutions? So if I have to talk about document management in the hospital sector, education sectors, other manufacturing sectors, do you have industry specific system that suits these activities or operations of these institutions?
Yes, definitely. Because this document management system is not a generalized one, because it differs from industry to industry. For example, as you said, in a hospital organization, in hospital, the document management system might be that document flow for a hospital management system will be differ from an educational system, right? So in each industry there will be a specific flow of documents, specific requirements. So a good document management system must be capable of handling, or must be able to customize to their requirements. So we have specific document management system for those specific industries, like document management system for banking, document management system for manufacturing companies, DMS for education systems, like that. And we have a general system which can be customized to suit to any requirement also. So as I mentioned, no, that a good DMS must be capable, or there must be a customization option in the DMS. Then only it can suit to any organization.
Okay. So, what kind of organizations can implement this system? So, there are different sectors. When it comes to small scale, there are small scale, medium scale, and larger scale industries or organizations. So, where in all we can implement, or where in all we can look into, so that we can implement our document management system.
Right. See, the document management system is meant for digitalizing the documents, right? or organizing the documents, right? So it can be, see, we can't specify it is limited for a 5-member team or a 100,000 member team or something like that, because it is required for every industry. For example, in future it requires to even a single man managed firm also requires a document management system. So we cannot limit the size or number or the turnover. We can't link this thing with the DMS. So the DMS is essential in the future for all type of organizations, but currently it might not be viable for small organizations. But in future, they will be forced to use these kind of applications. Then only they can manage the institutions effectively, cost effectively, and more efficiently. Right.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So this is again one of the very important question that I feel. So document management system, when you talk, it is actually a process of capturing and tracking and majorly storing these documents.
Correct.
So when it comes to storage of documents, I as a customer have to have some relay that my documents are stored in a secured environment. So when you have to talk about the security or what are the other securities that you provide for the document system, on the document management system? Do you have any input on that when you talk about security?
Right. So normally, for all the users, they are, I mean, they might be having a unique user ID and passwords, and in our system they have different privileges, so we can assign their rights, and they can we can set some privileges for on different document classes. So that sort of things, it's an inbound, we have already incorporated those features in our application. And also the documents are encrypted in AES encrypted. We are storing the documents in an AES encrypted form. So on a security side, it handles, or when we compare to physical document storage, it is much better, or what we can say, it is highly secured. I can say it is a highly secured one, and it is an industry standard. Security has been enabled in this application also.
Okay. So
That means even if somebody got the document also, since it is an AES encrypted thing, they cannot open the document. No, that's why. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So that was just quick questions. I wanted to get it clarified, and no, it is actually benefiting all my colleagues here also. So thank you, Sinoj, for the wonderful answers. So
sorry, can I come in just so I don't lose track? This is Amber. In terms of security, most companies are very cautious of storing their documents on a platform that they need to know if it's going to be saved on a server, where is the server located, if it's going to be on the cloud, where they're very skeptical about that. So in as much as you have an application that has tight features, you need to know that if you're taking it out of their cloud, you need to know which cloud you're taking it to.
See, we have a different licensing models where if some organizations might be taken their own servers, or they might have implemented their own server. So we have a license model where we can implement our solutions in their environment, and and there is another type of thing, hybrid kind of cloud environment also we support. Our application is cloud enabled, and in hybrid kind of thing, as per our license model, we will be installing our solutions in that hybrid cloud, which is managed by the client. That also option is also there. And when we go for a 100% SaaS model or a cloud model, we will be implementing the entire solutions in our cloud, where we might be using like Microsoft Azure or Amazon AWS kind of servers. We will be implementing the solution.
Sinoj, I just want to add on for the madam's question. Basically, it's a right question. So right now, what's happening? Since you take any products or solution right now, there are different options for the customer. One is about hosting in the cloud, whether it's managed by the by the customer themselves or maybe the IT companies like us. And second one is about the on-premises model. So your question is very relevant. For example, imagine if it is a government or a bigger organization, still this kind of documents and this kind of system are managed even in the in-house or in in-house data centers, premises data centers. So our solution is, when imagine it is already thing, they still use the sender, which will be fully under the control of the customer. So security on the data or anything which it will be purely under the discretion of the customer. It can be on premises, or it can be cloud managed by companies like us, or it can be a cloud managed by the customer themselves. Okay.
Okay, that's clear.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Sinaj, I just want to ask a question, because every organization will be having, when it comes to different industries, it is basically connected with the workflow management. When it looks at when it comes to one is about this webinar is on the electronic record and database management system. One is about the real capturing of the documents in the electronic level, maybe scanning the hard copy. That's one thing. And secondly, then it will go to a workflow management. So it is what really distinguishes a document management system industries is basically how you set the workflow. Am I right?
Correct. Exactly.
Okay. So this can be decided by the customer. So when the customer gives us the workflow, we have to configure and give it to the customer accordingly. Am I right?
Exactly. And the customer can themselves can define that workflow according to their requirement. We have a beautiful GUI where they can configure their workflow according to their requirements.
I think Ashwini has got a question. Ashwini? Okay, it's okay. Fine. Thanks, Sinoj.
Welcome.
For the answer.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Praveen, for answering one of the questions. And yeah, so before we get into looking at our product demo, I just have to call out a few of the points. Talking about our features of document management systems and which industry it can be suiting. So talking about features of document management system, it gives us a customizable dashboard. Like Sinod said, it can be used in any industry specific organization. So it can suit hospitals, it can suit the education sector. So based on their requirements, the dashboard can be customized. And the next feature that I would call out is an access custom documents quicker. So when you look into searching for a documents manually, you find very difficult. You have to take a lot of logs to see where it is stored or where it is kept. When it coming to document management system, you have a various keys that can be used to search the documents, and it provide various keywords can be used to get the documents retrieved. And the next major features that any organization will look out for is to save the manpower. Cost cutting has a major roles in coming to organizations. So manpower is actually one of the cost cutting that any organizations can go with. So next is like documents. When you store the documents, when we store documents, there's a lot of securities needed. Need one person to actually manage it and have a security there. But when it comes to document management system, we have a secure environment, which actually Praveen and Sinoj also gave an input on how the security is being focused when it comes to safe and smart document management system. Eco-friendly environment is again one of the features, but it looks very generic, but it actually adds a lot of value to the environment. So when there's a lot of manual documents being printed and stored, there's a lot of impact that's happening towards the environment. So everything moving towards the digitalization, giving something back to the environment. So I feel this is one of the advantage that we are giving document management is offering. And it saves, when it looks to organization, it saves a lot of stationary costs. So when I manpower cost cutting, stationary cost also plays a major roles in every organization. So it gives a lot of save or a lot of benefits on cutting the stationary cost. Reduce storage needs. So no, I still remember when I used to go to my schools and colleges, I used to have a particular room where all these hard copies of manual paper documents have been stored. So there's one big slot being occupied only to store these documents. So I would say this nowadays, when these are being moved to a cloud or to a data cloud servers, or digitizations, or your these storages or places can be occupied for a different reasons, and improve disaster recovery. So when these documents are being manually stored, there's a lot of disasters that happens which is actually against any human. So we cannot forego the customers documents or customers clients because of that. So it is our responsibilities to keep these document on a highly secure environment. So we have a great we can actually play a great role when it comes to disaster recovery in terms of documents. So talking about talking about our products, like how it can be benefited, we have a document centralizations. We have OCR incorporated, which is like optimal character recognition. So it will, for any users, you can search search with keywords, be it from your photos or images or any files. So it will help you have a effective search options there, and it can be integrated or collaborated to any major application. So if when it comes to bank, you have a core banking solutions or you have a ERP solutions. So this document management system can be integrated with any of the major solutions. We have various version controlling also, and comprehensive search. So in case if you have to retrieve any documents or you have to find out any documents, we have a comprehensive searches, like the documents can be searched with various words or various languages. So it can be, we have a comprehensive search, archival and retrievals of documents, workflow and approval. So we can also set a workflow. So when it comes to different hierarchy, there might be different workflow to be set. So based on the organizations and size of the organization, you can set the workflow and approval methods. So digital asset management. So we also have a mobile applications where it is easy access on mobiles. So not every users are on the front of system. So we also have a mobile applications which actually give the user a easy access to the applications. Audit trail history. So it gives you a history like who has uploaded it, if there's any changes done, who has visited the document, by when it was visited, is there any changes. So it gives you a complete audit trail of whatever happened in that particular document. And the final and the most one is like secured. We are actually hosting the application in a secured way, and all the details, I think better than me, Praveen and Sinoj had given an overview of how the security is taken care when it comes to safe and smart document management system. So this is a major about our application. And when you see where it can be implemented, I would say it can be implemented in any industries like, banks, your FMCG industries, your manufacturing companies, educational institutions, government offices, IT companies, your NGOs, trading firms, hospitals, audit firms, clinic. So every organization has its set of documentation. So I would say document management, safe and smart document management system can be used in any industries depending upon their requirements or depending upon their nature of operations. This system or this applications can be customized. So that's about overview about document management system that we have. Now
yeah, Reshma, one second. Yeah, one question is there from Mr. Emmanuel. Okay, yeah. Can I answer it, Reshma?
Yeah, let me read out the question. It's also know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick access to the document is a function of better internet availability. What happens in a country with a bad internet infrastructure?
Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel, I think Mr. Emmanuel asked the question. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel, see, document management system is nowhere connected with internet or anything, because internet is basically only a communication platform. Majority of the document management systems, when it comes to larger enterprise, in the on premises, in the local LAN. You go to internet, you go to any other government organizations, this document management system is being implemented previously without having an internet banking system. So so there is no, even if internet is not there, if organization is a larger one, it really works in the local area network. So internet is not really a must. So, but of course, even if if it is implemented in a WAN, is basically it takes maybe every day they also update the documents to the document management system at a time. So that's also possible, but my question, internet is not really a must when it comes to document management system, but it depends upon how the customer wants. But even branch wise and all those things. Answer your question, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yeah, I got it. I'm having internet problem, please. I got your answer. Thank you.
Fine. Fine. You can confidently go and start promoting it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. So we can start with our demo of the product. So Balakrishnan, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Reshma. Thank you, Reshma. Thank you for the introduction. And now we will have a walkthrough on the solution. So this is the dashboard of the solution. So wherein we can have an overview.
It will be good. BK, it will be good. It can be, if you can be a little louder.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is it fine?
Much more energized.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine.
So
Thanks.
this is a dashboard wherein we can have an overview of the files and the statuses of our workflow or the files what is there. So I can see here there is new files. I don't have anything, and how many files I have uploaded as a user, and how many are pending for approval, and a graphic display of that. And again, this is a customizable dashboard so that it can be customized as per the requirement of the customer. Okay, so and we'll just go through the initial settings. So the one more major advantage is we can have the user itself do the settings of the basic APIs and what all type of files system should accept and what all languages. It's a multilingual solution as any of our solution, so that the user himself can do the initial configuration through the GUI. I can select the language what the system is supposed to be using, and for the mail triggers and things like that, which mail ID you should use, so that any other triggers to be sent a new file update or a reminder, things like that, that will be going through this particular email ID, and what all type of file extensions the system should interact with. So you can see the doc file is a DOC file is that we have got about more than 200 set of extensions. So whichever is enabled over here, the users will be able to manage or use such kind of files only through the system. Okay, and coming to the file storage, that is, the system has got an internal file repository so that I can save my own files inside the system, and which can be used for a file management, or if I want to have an soft copy of the files to be saved. So I can just keep it inside my system itself, and I can use it later as per my requirement. So this is a file repository. It will show wherein it will show the files what has been uploaded by me, and I can save the files from my computer directly, or we have an option to scan the document and put the scanned document to the file system. Okay, and coming to the file management. So first we are supposed to do a setting of a file type. Okay, like what type of file this system is supposed to get it, and what will be the workflow what the system is going through, like that all the settings can be done by the user himself. So that I'll just take you to the file types. So here I'll be giving like a description of the file, like what is this file about, and what is the properties, like whether it's a customer thing or invoice amount, or what all criteria it should check over that will be coming here, and which workflow that this file system is supposed to follow. I can select over here, and which path it is supposed to save. As specified with Sinoj, that the data is saved inside the file system in an encrypted format, so that if you're getting the database also, you won't be able to retrieve the file. So all the files are saved in a virtual directory. So I can create a virtual directory over here, and I can put the files inside that, and number of files that can be attached or associated with the system, with the files I can set over here. And what is the file size which is supposed to be there, I can set it over here, and I can give it a 0 if it is unlimited, and if I want to specify any value, I can do that. And on the user roles and rights, like who all can have the system file access, like the admin, or if they want to do a folder creation, document view, or delete, all this access can be set over here. And so that the file what is being uploaded under this particular file type will be following this process, and it will be having this specific kind of rights. Okay. And coming to the workflow manager, it's very easy as a drag and drop, like when you're doing a workflow. So I can just give description of the workflow over here, and I can put like, okay, who all is supposed to access the files, and what all process or the flow the file should or the workflow should follow. I can put it over here, so that if I'm putting my name, I can just search it over here, and I can drag it here, so that this file will be coming first to me. After that, my verification should go to admin, means I can just drag and drop the admin over here. And if I want to, after that, this should go to a project head, I can just drag and drop it. So it is the functional creation of the workflow is so easy, that is, it's easy as a drag and drop. So I can create a workflow over here, and I can call this particular workflow under the file type. So whatever is uploaded under that particular file type will be following this particular workflow. And there is one more option wherein we can set conditions also, like if like there will be some cases like okay, if a particular value, if I'm taking an example of invoice or something, if the invoice value is more than a particular value, then it should go to one particular person. Like if first it should go to the accounts, and if it is crossing like $100,000, it should go to the director board, like that. So all these properties can be set over here. So I can just tell that, okay, what kind of scenario will be coming over here. If I put in the invoice amount, and if it is equal to, greater than, or less than, I can just set it over here. So if I can just put like, if it is the value is more than 100,000, so it should get directly forwarded to the admin or the person who is supposed to take care of that. So I can just do a search over here. It will list all the users which is available, and I can just put it there, so that it will go directly to, if the invoice amount is greater than this amount, it will go directly to the admin. So the workflow what has been set can be bypassed as per the requirement and as per the criteria what has been set by the users. And how long it should wait in the queue, that setting is also there, which we can do. And like if the particular file is not taken care for a specific number of days, we can do an auto forward to the next person in the hierarchy also. So this also work with the setting, so that there is no place wherein there is a hampering of the flow is happening, and the process will go smoothly as per the requirement and as per the hierarchy what has been configured inside the system. And now coming to the inverts, like once a file has been sent for my approval, or the files which I am supposed to look into, like as a user, when I'm logging in, it will be coming inside my invert folder. It is similar to the inbox of a file, so that I can see like what's the serial number, the name of the file, who has created, when it was created, what is the stage, like which stage of approval it is, and what's the type of approval it is supposed to be there, it is completed or not. Other information, if I want to view, I can view it. And if the approve or reject, I can just do it on a click of a button. And if I approve it, it will go to the next person in the hierarchy or the workflow. And if I'm rejecting, it will be going for the previous person with the clarification what I require. So I can see here like the mailbox is there, and if I rejected any file, I can just see which all are rejected and what is the status of that. Because if I am rejecting this file, it will go to the particular person, and it will show the reason over there, and I will come to know that this is not being clarified from that particular user, so that is there in my rejected list. And next thing is like they show us specifically about the OCR. So this has got an internal OCR configured so that if any file, like an image file, if you're scanning, you can get it converted to an editable format file using OCR, that is optical character recognition. So I can just put an image file over here, and if there is any text which is available in that, it will be converted to an editable format, which I can do edit and post it in the system. And coming to the basic reports, like how many documents has been approved and what all has been rejected, all those things can be viewed as a report over here. So we can just specify that between these days, how many files has come and what's the status of this. All those things can be displayed over here. So I can see like which all files has been created by whom and who has approved it and when it was approved. And we can have an entire report of all those things. And another major facility or the feature what we have is here. Here is like we can have a view of the files inside the system itself. Like if it is a Word document or if it is a Excel document or any other, it's associated with any other file type like PDF and things like that. We can have a view of the file inside the browser itself. So if I'm uploading a Word document into the system, and if I'm doing a view of here, if I don't have an MS Office installed also, it will be opening in the browser. So if I don't have a PDF reader also, I can view the file inside the system through a browser. So that is one more feature what we have in the system. And coming to the codes and things like that, like if you want to add any extra fields or features and things like that, the user himself can do it over here. Like if I want to add any code or in description of the file or things like that, I can just have an upload of here so that the user himself can set a search code and things like that. And coming to the document upload. So this is a place, this is a window which we use for the uploading of the file. So I have an option to upload it from my computer, that is my local system, or if I have the file in my file repository, I can take it from there. And we can have inbuilt set templates also, like if it is something related to leave management, for example. I can have a leave form as a template inside the system. I can select it and I can fill up the form and I can put it for approval to my manager for a leave process or things like that. So this is something where we can take from the template, and we can have a scanner also integrated to the system so that I can just click a scan and I can directly import the file to this particular to our system. And here I can just give the file name. I can select the type of the file. So when I select the type of the file, as per the settings, what has been done, relatively the workflow and things, so and the file size and the file limit and all those things will be displayed over here. And whenever I'm putting a file towards this particular file type, it will be following the workflow, and it will be uploaded to this particular part inside the system, and it will show me I can have the numbers limited. And here I can give a description of the file, and I can have a tag entered inside so that if I want to search the file in the future, I can use that. And if I want to have a signature, I can just put a signature also, so that it's as easy as similar to the mail signature what we use. And I can put the notes also here. And once I save the document, it will be going to this particular folder and to this particular workflow, and it will be saved in the path called accounts over here. Okay, and other major feature what we have is a search option. Since the files are saved directly in the database, we can have a very defined or very precise search, so that we can, if you want to search a file with a particular character inside the file also, we can do that. So we have this many search options, and which can be added also as per the requirement. So we can have a file name which contains the phrase or its exact phrase, which data has been created, from which date to which date it was created, and which folder I should look in, and whose document it was, and who has approved it. And it is if I want to do the file a folder name, and if search with the description and search the fields inside the file, and with the notes or with the repository, I can do an n number of additions in the type of the search, because once we build the data, there will be a huge documents numbers will be lying with us. So using the search feature, it will be very easy for us to find out the file. Okay, so right now we had just a small walkthrough of the system, so that we have seen like how a file type is created, how a workflow is created, how files are stored in the repository, how the files has been checked, and the approval mechanism. Okay, so with this, we are open for questions.
Okay, with regards to functionality and features, okay, it's Amber here.
Yeah.
There's some organizations like governments and some banks, they don't like to move their documents out of their storage center. They probably have a storage center that has that feature where you can keep the physical documents. So even if we upload to the software, they would also need, my understanding, they might need the software to be able to track the documents in the archive center to the software that you're proposing to sell to them. So is there going to be like customization? Because I know one or two organizations that ask for that feature. Can we map the files that are in the shelf to the system that we're offering them? Is it possible, like to use the barcode, something? So if you have a label on the file, can we track that barcode to what is on the system?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Thank you for the question.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. So the thing is that for the tracking of the file, we have got multiple options. Like one is with the versions. Like a file has been there. If there is an amendment, we have a version control inbuilt inside the system. Okay, and in the tagging, you can tell that okay, this particular file was in this particular shelf. So that if I want to have a physical verification of the file, I can check the tag what is there in the system, and I can go and search out there. Okay. Plus, if I want to associate an scanned image like an QR code or something like that, I can scan that image and I can associate that with the file inside the file type itself. So once I open the file, I can retrieve all this information like what's the version of the file, and with the tag I can see where's the location of the file. And if I want to have a barcode scanner, I can do a barcode scanner and get the other information of the file also. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. That answers my question. Oh, perfectly. Very well. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, please?
Sorry, this is Amber. Something came into me. In terms of retention, okay? In terms of retention, so they might say, is there a backup? So if, for example, the customer has moved everything to the cloud, is there a backup? Just in case they don't have a manual backup, just in case we don't give them a backup, is there a backup in the cloud? Or can we give them, another thing is, can we give them a backup of all the documents we have scanned?
Yeah, we can do that. See, hope you have finished the question.
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the thing is that if you want to have the backups, like we can have the database backup, which can be downloaded from the cloud, and they can save it in the local premises. Plus, we can have DR systems, that's recovery systems configured so that in case if one system is failed, it will be carrying on to the next system like that. So it depends on the customer's requirement. We can get things configured accordingly so that your data is safe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's clear.
Thank you. Sinoj, you want to add up something into this?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Sadesh, you mentioned about the CEO of Urban Bank is there.
Yeah, he is not now. I think he's left from this webinar.
Okay, right. So, Abhilash, do you have any question? Ashwini?
Thanks, no.
Okay, sorry, one more last question. Do we do like a proof of concept? So it's like during the sales process, do we do like a proof of concept to say, okay, the customers might ask, can we have at least for maybe like 30 days or 15 days, it depends on their need. They want to see how the system works. Can we do that for them?
You mean to say they
Other
want to
than a
have a
demo.
demo for the users?
No, other than
Yeah,
a demo,
okay.
yeah, they need to be able to show that the functionalities work. So they probably have to require it have a number of users, have it access to them for a number of days.
What she's asking is basically, can we do a trial? Can we give a trial for 30 days?
A trial, yes.
Yeah, we can facilitate that. We can facilitate a trial. We can give a training, a demo session. After that, we can give a trial for like 3 days or 1 week like that. They can try the system.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We can also have a very detailed demo of the product for you and your team. So you can also think about it. Okay. Hello.
Sorry. Okay, I can hear you.
No, I was saying we can even have a very detailed demo of the products that we have, even including this, document management system and even other products. We can give a detailed product of different demo. That's what I was saying.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely. That'll be
Okay.
brilliant. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. That'll be nice.
Yeah. Because there is one question. Is there a cloud storage space where the existing files and documents of the company can be stored? This is answered or what?
Yeah. I don't think so. There's a question from Santos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Santos, can you be a bit more specific? Obviously, it is a cloud solution wherein we can store our files and the company, all the documents can be saved. It's a cloud solution. And can you be a bit more specific, like?
Now, Santos, are you there? Mr. Santos, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Santos, in the cloud actually is for the storage. So I think, all the data, everything can be stored in the cloud. Okay.
Okay, I'm also looking at our banking software. We normally create a backup on a daily basis. I was also looking at the option of we being able to store the daily backups there as well. Is that possible?
Yeah, it depends upon the engagement with the software companies. When it comes to a SaaS model, there may be different, or it comes to some other model. Every day you can have a backup. It depends upon the engagement model.
Okay.
Sometimes the company will be providing the data, a real database backup. It depends upon the engagement. Yeah.
Okay.
So Akbar Muhammad, can you just? Yeah. Yes, Santos, you can ask.
I'll be arranging a meeting with one of my companies with you, so that we can have a detailed demonstration on this product. It's something that has come up, and there's the request for it. So I think we will speak backstage. And,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
you can. I think we are in the WhatsApp group. Am I right?
Yes.
We are in the WhatsApp group. You can take the initiative.
Yeah,
I'm just, I want to tell you, it is high time that you people have to really leverage the opportunity. We are very free to connect with and support our partners. So fully leverage it. We are always ready.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you for those wonderful questions.
Thank you too.
Yeah. Mr. Akbar Muhammad. Mr. Pardon. Rishma, you can just take the call. Hello? And ask. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm here, sir. I'm here. Akbar Muhammad.
Yeah. Okay, I'm very happy that, I just want to express my gratitude for that you joined for this webinar. Thank you very much. It will be good. You can just introduce yourself.
Yeah, yes, hi everyone. This is Muhammad Akbar Basha from Andhra Pradesh. with almost 18 years of banking, IT, backend operations experience. Presently, I am associated with some government projects in here in AP, panchayat level operations. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. And, as already discussed, we will try to see how we can synergize this connectivity. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
every
sure.
week, Mr. Ahmed, we used to organize this kind of webinars. So that we'll also be updated to okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Rishma?
Yeah, hello.
Rishma, you can just maybe pull those people, like, there are a lot of people's, you can just ask whether they have doubts, like Kapinga, Maxon. Emmanuel, do you have any question? Emmanuel from
No.
Namibia.
Oh, okay. No, thank you, sir. No, today I don't have any question. I'm just listening.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, all right.
Mr. Sikandar, do you have any question? Mr. Sikandar? Yemota. Yemota. Yemota.
Kevin, anything from your end, Kevin?
Kelvin, yeah, I just about to ask that.
I think Emmy has asked some questions, but Kevin, anything you would like to ask us? Hello.
Yeah, I'm good. I think most of the concerns have been asked by Amber, so that's that.
Kevin, your voice is coming very bleak.
I think I'm okay. I'm good. Most of the questions, concerns around security and demo have already been asked and answered, so I'm fine. Thank you, guys.
Just to inform you all, every week we'll be having this kind of programs, and just for those people from different countries, I again would like to reiterate our our commitment to support you. So the main thing is basically, we can organize this kind of this is maybe Mr. Kelvin can take this as a call. We are ready to support you from the back end. That means, you can organize the webinar and our people will be there. And we can also do the same thing in your area, okay? Maybe it can be specific or it can be general things. You can invite IT companies, or it can be some specific program for a particular industry. So we are ready to do for that. We can be in the back end, and people like Abhilash can also be part of it. So we can really come with some fantastic topics, because I truly believe when you people organize this kind of webinars in your country, I truly believe that, the respect and the importance the customer that will be giving to you will be different. That will really help you to get close more orders. So that is one thing which I wish to share to all the participants here. You can also organize, and our team can come and give the demo on behalf of you. Thank you. Yeah, I think Reshma. So you can just initiate if anybody has any question.
Okay, okay, I have a question, or it's a suggestion, maybe.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. My suggestion can just can we have a fixed date that we because we just emphasized that we're gonna have a meeting like this each and every week. Can we just have a fixed date and a fixed time that's probably, let me say, for example, every Friday. So at which time we know already the meeting should be there. So for us not to bring confusion, maybe some that will be like, okay, the meeting was not scheduled. If it's like when you know we have a fixed day, so it will be easier for us to schedule our days, and we know what time we have a meeting like this.
Reshma, can you take the call? Hello, Reshma.
Yes, sure.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Reshma, please take your call.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. So Emmanuel, Reshma, I'm just asking you to answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Some internet issue with her, I think.
Okay. Emmanuel, see the answer is, yeah, you can see that we have shared some, we have shared already some flyers. Every week, Saturday, 4 o'clock IST, there is a program. Every week. Okay. Every week. No, every week Saturday. Every week Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I
want. Saturday, 4 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Saturday, 4 o'clock. That will be a program. Okay.
Yeah, and 11:30 a.m. in Nigeria every Saturday.
Yeah. Mr. Emmanuel right now is in India. So he's actually from Namibia.
No, Nigeria.
No, I'm saying, yeah, there's the guy who asked the question is also his name is Emmanuel. That's right. The confusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the active Emmanuel, I think.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, because Emmanuel is always a lovely name. Lovely, it's a lovely name. So people will be. That will always be. I think I have some 7 to 8 Emmanuel whom I know very close.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
2 guys from Congo. Yeah. Okay. So anybody have any question? Okay. I think Reshma, maybe we can sign off and see next week there will be program. So my friends, try to share the flyers to other people. And make our endeavor, our humble endeavor. We have been doing this for the last 1 year. We have been continuously doing without. It's almost we finished around 52 webinars. I mean weekly webinars. Never we missed even one. So we have been very consistent in doing it, and we are ready to support you. And Mr. Emmanuel, from Namibia, you can also initiate to do things in your country. We will support you so that you will become a leader there. Okay, from India you can do this.
Sure.
So we are giving those kind of opportunities, and every week.
Okay, sir.
And it also empowers and it also improve. You can also learn a lot of things how we can organize these webinars and all those stuffs. And even you can also share this link to the students community in India. Okay, the international students community can also share to them, because that again will enhance your reputation as a person who supports your community. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Chongo. Happy to see you after a long time.
Hello, I'm fine, thanks. Welcome.
How are things in Zambia? I'm really missing Zambia.
No, everything is fine, thanks.
Okay. Okay. So when actually we're going for a better insurance software product, we are just waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to connect again. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we just finished the presentation, but I'm really happy that
yeah, I had the network challenge, so that's why it connected a bit late. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can share the webinar. Okay, the recordings to you. Okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. That will help.
Yeah. Anjit, please do that. Okay, Anjit.
All right.
Yeah, I will share.
Yeah. Okay. So, Reshma, you can sign off. Hello, Reshma. I think
there's some issue, I think.
It's okay. Anyway, so I wish everybody a very happy weekend. I don't want to say, I don't use this word conclusion, because everything is something like a journey. Everything that, I don't want to use this word conclusion or anything. So see you next week, same time, and with a different topic. Till then, bye-bye. So stay connected. through your WhatsApp group or WhatsApp or Facebook. Bye-bye.